Indeed I do. Our next former Miss South Africa was, I think, one of the youngest ever crowned at the tender age of 21. She became Miss South Africa 2009 and actually gave over the crown to the current reigning Miss South Africa, and she is none other than Nicole Flint. Good morning.
Morning.
Wow, she's amazingly beautiful. I'm actually blushing at the moment where I am. Ugh. But we were talking just now, and I wanted to know from you, especially, I mean, you are a Miss South Africa of our generation, you know, like the X or the Y generation, whatever they call it. So what does economic or financial independence mean in the modern day for a woman?
I think it's really important. You know, I've thought about it a lot, and being financially stable as a young woman, I think it gives you such independence, you know, especially in this day and age, to be able to buy what you want, to be able to live, and to be able to do what you want. When you don't have money as a young woman, you feel, you know, you don't feel empowered. And I think it's great to be able to, with this FITE campaign, it's great to be able to know, you know what, I can make my own money, I've got my own business, and this is how I do it. So I think it's really important because it empowers young women, especially.
Now here's the weird thing, just before we came on, she said off camera, I think I'm the only Miss South Africa that never cried.
No.
Like, that is so weird. You never cried.
I didn't. And people said, oh, you knew you were going to win. And it was really not that case. I was so shocked that I actually won. I heard my name and I thought, well, what? And I sort of I looked down and I looked up and I thought, oh my word, I've just been crowned. And yeah, that's what I did. Lucy,
there it is, right there.
Down, and I just walked.
You did look down.
I did. And then I started the wave, and I didn't really know what to do.
Let's see the wave. Did you actually do it almost immediately?
No, I didn't, thank goodness. I got the crown first. I thought, well, you know what, let me get this crown, and let me see what's happening. But I was so confused, and Tatum handed over to me, and she's about a head taller than me, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
But I mean, it's actually strange that you mentioned that. The pressures that come with being crowned Miss SA. Tell me about this.
I think, you know, every young woman looks up to you, and it's changed over the generations how people look up to a Miss South Africa. But I think it's, you know, it's something that you learn to deal with, and you learn to go, I'm a role model for these young ladies, and you know, you've always got to look good, you've always got to feel good, you know, and you've always got to be able to, you travel overseas and you've got to come back and you go, you know, I'm fresh and I'm sparkling and I feel great, and it's difficult, you know, because you can't walk into you know, a convenience store and look like, you know, you've just gotten out of bed. You can't go in your slippers and, you know, what is Miss South Africa doing? You know, so it's something that you know, you've got to deal with. But it's a year, and you know, it doesn't end after that. So, but it's great. I mean, if you want to be there, you want to be there, and everything comes with it.
Lovely stuff, and I think that the fact that you guys are supporting this campaign is actually very, very cool. So we'll be talking to you a bit later on as well to find out. I want to know exactly, between all of them, when we chat to them later on, I want to know what they all thought at different stages of when they were doing their walk and whatnot. If you have any questions, actually, call us 083-913-3728 and ask our Miss SAs all the questions you want to ask, like the ones you were actually asked on stage on that night. But stick around with us, there's lots more to come on eXpresso on SABC3.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.